It's okay to be perfectly imperfect. Having imperfections, it helps us to be focused on personal growth. Being human means having flaws, fears, and making mistakes. Imperfections can help us find our true selves. Some people think that being rich will make them a perfect human. Others think that having a perfect partner will make their life perfect. Some people think that having a perfect body will make them perfect. Many people tend to have this type of mindset due to what they have encountered throughout their lives. Maybe at one time in their life they didn't have enough money, and maybe some people treat them unfairly. Maybe someone in their life made them feel like they're not worth it and they're not pretty enough. Perhaps they had lived in a hard situation, on a bad relationship, and now all they want is to find a perfect person. People need to realize that there is no one that is perfect out there. We need to realize that not everything in life is perfect. Society has pushed us to believe that we have to be perfect, but the truth is that it is not that way. It only increases us to be more anxious, and it takes away the joy of our everyday life. God doesn't want us to be all the time to be worried. He wants us to be having joy in our everyday life. God wants us to enjoy life. There are many husbands out there that judge their wives for what they look. There are families that judge people by their social status and how much money they can make. We are not supposed to discard people off of these beliefs. You should not discard people just because of money, status, or beauty. That is not more important than what a real person is. God wants us to see people for what they are. God wants us to see people's hearts and what they can bring into our table, because everyone has beautiful gifts that can contribute to others, making our lives better, working as a team. We can't define people's worth off of society's standards or their love of power, money, and wealth. That is not right. People need to realize that every person has unique gifts to contribute to the world, gifts that can make people special. But people also need to realize that every person also has flaws, fears, and mistakes that they had to work on throughout their lives. But what is beautiful is the combination of everything of what they are that makes each person a very special person in their own way. Confronting our fears, our flaws, and mistakes, it gives us an opportunity to grow every day in our lives. Society needs to learn that we need to love ourselves as we are, and that the important thing is that each of us look within to find God inside of us and ask Him to help us find our way, to help us work in those imperfections, to try to be better every day. There is no such a thing as a perfect human. We all make mistakes. The important thing is to work in ourselves every day and try to be a better person every single day. Because it is okay to be perfectly imperfect, because God is always working on us every day.